going to let it tell some people I'm here. All right, welcome in, welcome in. I'm going to take a minute to just light some incense. Hello, everybody. This is just going to be a general collective reading. So if you are here, this could be for you. If you are here and your energy is here, this could be your reading. Alrighty, so I'm just going to get a little bit of smoke, just a little bit. I don't want to smoke myself to death. I could barely breathe right now. Okay, where's my... Never mind, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'm all like, where's the hole? I can't find it. Man, okay. How the hell? Let me see this mermaid really quick. There we go. Perfect. How's everybody doing? Hello, hello. If you are here, this could be your reading. I am going to do a bibliomancy message first. That was a weak ass one. Let me do this again. All right, welcome in, welcome in. So a bibliomancy message, if you don't already know what bibliomancy is, it is, let me skip my chair a little bit. It is when you pull a message from the Bible. This is a divination method. Let's see what the Bible has to say to us today. Hear the right, O Lord, attend unto my cry, give ear to my prayer that goeth not out of my feigned lips. Let my sentence come forth from thy presence. Let thine eyes behold the things that are equal. Thou hast proved mine heart. Thou hast visited me in the night. Thou hast tried me and shalt find nothing. I am purposed that my mouth shall not transgress concerning the works of men. By the word of thy lips I have kept from me the paths of the destroyer. Good job, guys. Okay, so what that is saying to me, you listen to your intuition about getting away from someone who meant you harm. Somebody meant you harm emotionally, physically, spiritually. Maybe they were jealous of you. You got the intuitive messages from God to leave them alone, and God watched everything. He saw everything that was going on, and he was like, okay, I'm taking mental notes, who is who. So if you were asking for divine justice, that is your sign. Ask and you shall receive. Okay? All right. So this is a general collective reading. If you are here, this could be for you. Only take the message if it resonates. I will be mentioning the zodiac signs as they come out in major arcana only. I don't really like to use minor arcana for any type of zodiac sign references. I just don't like it. You definitely can. I just don't prefer it. Okay, so again, if you are here, this could be for you. Send your energy. Alrighty. So this is going to be a traditional Celtic cross reading. It will talk a little bit about the past, a little bit about the present, a little bit about the future. If you ever book a 20-minute phone call with me, this is kind of sort of what we do. And you might have time for another question or two afterward, depending on how straightforward the reading is. So if you ever wondered what a 20-minute phone call was like, it is one of these, but it's just for you. And 30 minutes is, more questions. 45 minutes is you could do this and more questions. An hour is you could do this and lots of questions. A lot of people can fill an entire hour with just questions. So again, this is just kind of a demo. If you're here, this could be for you. Again, I will be mentioning zodiac signs as they come out. Okay. First card, the Two of Cups. You could have met somebody recently. This could possibly be a soulmate. But the divine, okay. So I like to get a few cards for each position. Yeah, okay. So the first card out is the Two of Cups. You could have met somebody recently. I will just mention, even though this is minor arcana, this is potentially fire sign energy. I'm seeing fire and water energy here, and also Sagittarius energy specifically. With the Two of Cups and the Knight of Wands reversed, I'm seeing that, there could be a new connection that is forming, and somebody is a little bit angry about it, or the person that you're coming into contact with. I even said this in my last live reading that I'm getting like Prince Hans energy from, if you've seen the movie Frozen, it's like, nobody marries a man you just met, right? Don't do that, right? Possibly too good to be true type of energy. I'm seeing that somebody could be kind of telling you what you want to hear so they could get in your pants, okay? If you're a masculine energy and you were doing this, Jesus saw that. Jesus saw that. And then the bibliomancy message at the beginning even said, if your intuition is telling you like, hey, leave somebody alone, they don't necessarily have the best of intentions. God taking mental notes, that kind of thing. Yeah, Jesus saw that. The divine will intervene, divine intervention at play. I'm also seeing divine timing at play. Let's see. The crossing energy. The crossing energy, okay, the Empress reversed in the 9 of Wands. I'm seeing that your self-worth is on trial here. So I'm also seeing that this is distorted feminine energy, but it doesn't seem like she distorted it herself. Oh no, my light. I just unplugged it. There we go. All right. So, yeah, she doesn't have the best self-esteem right now, and it could be because of, trauma. People have drugged her through the mud. You could be the feminine energy, or, if you're this Knight of Wands reversed, you're contributing to this, and, and Jesus saw that, so, may God have mercy on your soul if you did a divine feminine dirty at any time around this time. If you know that you did a feminine energy dirty and you are watching this right now, you need to start praying immediately. Get off here, go pray. Because God's going to whoop your ass. Bad. So if you are the divine feminine, just know that you are divinely protected. And yeah, Jesus saw that. So in the distant past, what this is based upon. In the distant past, what is this based upon? Oh, I will just say also Libra energy, Sagittarius energy, also Aries energy here. Okay, the world reverse. In the distant past, what all this is based upon is incomplete karma and like a karmic lesson that is completing. This is very past lifey. It's giving past life energy. This is a past life connection. This is a past life karma, possibly continued existence from a past life, where repeating lessons with the 10. I mean, when the Empress is experiencing the 9 of Wands, the Empress reverse, you can only get one more wand, and this Knight of Wands is bringing it to you to give you the 10 of Wands so that you finally pack your shit and move out from this cycle. So in the distant past, there's an incomplete karma that you are, or an incomplete lesson that you are closing out. I think that this reading is definitely turning into a divine feminine, divine masculine reading. So I will probably label it as such. I didn't have any intentions. I just let whatever comes out, comes out. That seems like what it's turning into. So, all right. In the recent past. In the recent past, I am seeing the 6 of Wands. Okay, lots of attention. You possibly went through a glow up. You're looking a lot better now, especially if you did leave this person behind, or this other person was getting lots of attention. I forgot to mention, the world reverse is giving also fixed signs, and in reverse is also mutable signs, because that's the opposite. Okay, so let's clarify the 6 of Wands in the recent past. The 6 of Wands in the recent past is giving... Okay, someone was, you're recovering. In this recovery mode, you were, somebody could have been going out and getting attention while you were at home sad, or you went through a period of sadness and you healed, and now you're attracting a bunch of attention. People are admiring you for the way that you handled this situation. Okay, so what is the divine highlighting? What was the divine purpose? Oh, shit. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so this ends up leading to a financial glow up as well. Okay, I gotta tell you guys accidentally did a ritual from the Sanctum Regnum. Okay, so there's a ritual that's associated with every single tarot card, and the Lover's card. Oh man, it's gonna go down a rabbit hole, isn't it? Okay, so for a lot of you, when you go through this experience of being betrayed by a false masculine energy, or someone who pretends to be a divine partner, or a divine partner is distorted and turned against you, you're financially rewarded. It's a ritual, and people do it on purpose in order to get this to happen, but a lot of you are doing it by accident. So good job, guys. You're getting this like financial reward for going through what you've been through, okay? So, and this is with a masculine energy, but if somebody was able to distort your divine masculine against you, it worked, and now you're no longer in connection. You get financial compensation from the Lord. Okay, so let's elaborate. What else? Okay, yeah, the Hierophant and the devil right underneath it. Okay, yeah, the Hierophant. You are the Hierophant. You stayed true to your divine contract. They got tempted by the devil. This Emperor, hold on, let me pick it up. This Emperor, your divine masculine, was distorted against you, went off. Instead of choosing growth and peace with you, they decided to party with these other bitches, okay? So they got distorted. They followed their ding-a-lang into the devil's trap, into the devil's snare they went, and it worked, and you will be financially compensated since they decided to be tempted into temptation. So they could not come with you into higher union. Because like, okay, so imagine you are at each corner. Both of you are at each corner. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You have to come to the top. This is God up here. You have to both connect to God to be closer together. And that'll actually start the Enneagram that goes into divine creation. And in any creation, there will be challenges. Like, I wish I had more time for these videos, but I'm trying to make it. You guys, this is Sacred Union. Sacred Union, that's another video. We'll get into that another time, because this is straight up ritual, manifestation, divine union. Okay, and you guys did it by accident. Okay, interesting. So, or some of you may have done it by on purpose, but no, I'm not picking up the energy that anybody here did it on purpose or ritually. Anyways, like accidentally performed the ritual from the Sanctum Regnum from the Lover's card. Okay, so in the immediate future, you are kind of waiting for somebody to reach out to you because you're in, separation from this person. This is possibly twin flame separation from who you believe to be your divine feminine, divine masculine. But, possibly they're going through a hellstorm right now, a shitstorm of just poverty, doing bad, doing very, very bad. With this Queen of Wands, they're moving toward this Queen of Wands. Instead of you, this is possible fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see. Yeah, the Six of Cups reverse. This is a false soulmate, like a karmic soulmate that they're moving toward. This false twin, somebody that's like stuck on the past. All right, let me move the Holy Bible here so I have more space. Okay, and then so what is the energy that you are emitting? I'm not reading any specific sign. If you are here, this could be for you. So if you happen to just jump in now, I highly suggest you rewatch the video, because it could definitely be for you. I'm not reading a specific zodiac sign then. I didn't have intentions moving into the reading, but it turned into a divine feminine, divine masculine energy update. So the energy that you are emitting out to the universe right now, this 10 of Cups, you're ready for your divine union. You're ready to get what you are owed. You have, you have sown the seeds, and you need to reap the rewards. You're putting out the energy. I'm ready to receive. You're ready for good news to come in. Behind this is the Page of Swords, and you could still be kind of wondering what's going on with the divine partner, to see like what they're up to. Like, do they miss you? Like, what the fuck, but you stopped fighting. Ultimately, you stopped competing. So that's the energy that you're in. Good for you. So what's going on in the surroundings that you don't know about? What is hidden in your surroundings? What is hidden in your surroundings? Okay, very hidden. Very hidden that there is an offer coming in, or possibly an apology, or somebody new coming in. This could be somebody younger than you. And if you're a feminine energy and this person is younger, I will just say a new study has emerged saying that, relationships last longer when there was somebody younger. Possible water sign energy, not necessarily, but this person is very dreamy. They are a romantic. They are very kind. So what else in their surroundings that they don't know about? The Two of Swords, a decision is being made. Somebody feels like they're, you know, they have to choose between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, again, juggling. Somebody's possibly trying to juggle both options, and they don't feel like they're able to make a move. They feel like they're stuck. For some of you guys, your masculine energy that, you know, didn't choose you and chose temptation instead, they felt like if they were stuck with that choice, like they couldn't come back to you because they fucked up so bad that it's like, if I told them the truth, like they would never be with me. But Divine Union, you know, you'd be surprised how unconditionally loving people can be. It's just, why give people so many conditions to love you under? You know? So now we're going to talk about the best that can happen and the worst that can happen, because we manifest on a spectrum. Whatever we focus on the most is the area that we manifest in. So if you focus on the worst, you're going to manifest that way. If you focus on the best, you're going to manifest that way. Usually it's somewhere in between, right? So we're going to focus on the bad news first. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst thing that could happen for the collective? What is the worst thing that they could possibly manifest? So that way you stop thinking about it so much. Okay, the worst thing that you can manifest is a loss of stability. Just loss of money. You could lose your money. No money. No income. The Hermit. No income and alone. Just reflecting. Okay, what is the best that could happen? The best that could happen is that, you know, your heart is broken, but it sets you free, right? Somebody came in between, you accept that as it is, and you jump into a new, not jump into a new situation, but you close the chapter and you look ahead. You're not looking back anymore. That's the best that could happen. So, and a new beginning as well. So what is the outcome? What is the actual outcome of this? The Magician. What did I tell you about the ritual from the Sanctum Regnum? Okay, so you will likely end up getting this Nine of Pentacles, and then it being, you know, recognized for having done the right thing. So with the Magician here, yeah, if you missed the earlier part of the video, if you just got here, you're gonna want to watch this back. Okay, so I will be posting it after. Let me get some advice for you. Okay, yeah, I didn't even get to shuffle it really. Your advice is the Star. You know, listen to what your guides are trying to give you. You are not tripping. You are being contacted with the Queen of Cups in reverse. I am seeing that there are people that are going to tell you that you're crazy for believing certain things, but you're just going to keep it to yourself. You know, you don't have to tell everyone the signs that you're getting. Those are for you. They're not for everybody. You don't got to prove to the world that God is real when you know. You know what I mean? There are people who believe in God, and there's people who know God. You know, there's a difference. You believe in Santa Claus, right? So I am seeing that you're also being healed. Your mental health is healing. You are going to be called to question what it is that you believed about this situation. A little bit more advice for the collective, please. Okay, the Strength. Have strength. Stay persistent as much as possible. You can only control yourself in certain situations. You have to have self-discipline. And this self-discipline, it has to be every day. It can't just be sometimes. Every single day, you have to stay disciplined and do what you know is right. Right? Leo energy. The Queen of Swords reverse. I'm seeing you may need to not allow yourself to harden so much, okay? Keep your heart soft despite what you have been through. Don't be a bitch, you know what I mean? I'm also seeing the Four of Pentacles. Also protect your money, all right? So you can still be soft and protect yourself. And at the bottom of the deck, I do see the Moon. That is usually my indicator as a reader. Like, this is my indication card as a reader that reading's over. You know, like, okay, let the rest be mystery. Let the mysteries unfold as they will. Allow them to feel through the dark a little bit more, because that is part of this initiation into your higher self. Initiation into, you know, what you're going through right now. You're being initiated into this Nine of Pentacles to get this all on your own, right? So, good job, guys. Bye-bye. Okay, before I say bye-bye, if you're here, you probably need to watch from the beginning. So I am reposting this right now. Okay, bye-bye.